Hi survivors, it's me Prepper Zan reporting to you. Hope you guys are doing well because what's going on in this world is it's horrifying. And it seems like it continues to escalate as time progresses and as we still have to deal with this non-administration from these non-leaders that are puppets that are being ran by globalists and Satanists. Allegedly. But that's what's really going on. Now, why they sitting up here talking about all this Trump mess, disaster, foolishness, stuff that we shouldn't even be hearing about because it's all a politics scheme. Allegedly. But that's what's really going on. Now, Americans are suffering. Americans are struggling, to say the least. Americans are dying. Americans are becoming more and more severe homeless by the day. Americans are becoming more and more severe hungry by the day. Americans are losing their jobs. Americans are losing their family members to fentanyl that's crossing the border in record-breaking numbers. Americans are losing their family members to illnesses that was deliberately put out here to depopulate us all. Allegedly, but that's what's really going on. Americans are losing their family members to crime that's infestating our communities thanks to this non-administration and all these agendas that they have prevailed all amongst us. The list goes on and on and on to all the things that Americans are losing, not to even speak of Americans are losing our health because of all these toxic chemical plumes, chemical disasters, oil spills, all this stuff, train derailments, all in people residential communities and all this stuff, an agenda going on with that. We still haven't heard anybody talk about that, but they want to distract us all with this Trump mess. It's all a distraction. And it's terrible that they will plague the media, consume the TV, consume the radio, consume the internet with something like that when we have non-leaders sending billions of dollars overseas and Americans are dying and losing their jobs, and losing their businesses, losing their life, losing their money and their income due to all this hyper super nonsense inflation, shrinkflation, and everything that's going on with it. This doesn't make any sense. Our ears and our eyes and our soul and everything shouldn't be bombarded with all this mess that they want to put out there when they're not even dealing with the real issues at hand. And millions are still crossing the border. And y'all know I don't have a problem with people searching for a better way of life. But along with all those people that's searching for a better way of life, we got criminals, we have mobsters, we have people who are Americans who hate this country. They're letting these people flood in, and now look what we're seeing. Our water being attacked, our oil being attacked. Our water being attacked, our soil being attacked, our air being attacked. Food was already attacked from these so-called Luciferians that allow anything in the markets. Watch what you're feeding yourself, your family, and your children, because it's loaded with a bunch of processed chemical stuff and a whole bunch of what you call it, food coloring and all kinds of nonsense foolishness that's going to give you diabetes, cholesterol, and cancer, a bunch of sugar and a bunch of salt. We have all this stuff plaguing our communities, plaguing our homes, plaguing our lives. And this is what they want to talk about? To me, that sounds personal. That sounds like that's some stuff that the politicians should take up on. If they have a personal vendetta and personal beef with this man here, that's something they should be handling within themselves. Don't bombard us with this nonsense foolishness. We out here struggling to survive right now. Most people are anyway. It's a bunch of nonsense foolishness going on in this country, and I hope y'all got it together, getting it together with your minds and your bodies and your souls, and you got it right with God, because that's the only way we gonna make it through this mess. It's just a bunch of crazy stuff, y'all. I know a lot of y'all don't really see and know what's going on, especially if you're looking at lamestream media, because all that is one-sided anyway. They gonna put out there what they want people to float on and talk about. It's hell out here in the world, y'all. And it's not just in this country, it's a global agenda. I'm talking to people from all over the world who are suffering, talking about a loaf of bread is $12 in their markets. At least, unlike the people in America, these people are rising up and they standing up there protesting. They're holding their governments accountable. Over here, we let Sleepy Ho just fall all down the stairs, slur his words, get in front of the people on the news. They talking about one subject, he talking about another one. Don't know what in the hell is going on, and all we doing is sitting up here talking about it. Then you're talking about all this questionable weather, all this erratic weather that just keep popping up, messing up the crops and everything, tearing up these communities, tearing up people's homes, tearing up people's lives. Y'all, we're dealing with spiritual warfare. We're dealing with attack after attack after attack after attack. Attack on our lives, attack on our health, attacking our finances. Attacking the food, attacking the soil, attacking the water, attacking the air, attack with the weather. We're going to have to stay prayed up. We're going to have to stay prayed up and prepped up. Because this hell we're going through. And guess what? It's just going to get worse. Everything is going to technology. Technology is replacing people's jobs. A lot of these people that they had crossing the borders illegally are replacing people's jobs. It is what it is. And I would like to encourage y'all to learn Spanish. Because maybe if you learn that language, you could probably get some jobs in that language. Because I'm telling you, everything's diverted towards that. And this was all designed to be this way to further mess up our lives. I'm telling you. Just put your seatbelt on, because we're going in for a long ride. And I hope y'all have your canned goods and your non-perishables and your bug-out bags staying ready, and you're keeping your house clean, and you're staying working out and doing all the things that we are supposed to do to keep our minds and our bodies and our health intact, because we're going in for a long ride. So I'd like to encourage y'all, turn off the TV, get your house in order, because we're under attack. This country is under attack. And it's just a matter of time before we knocking at your front door. Please follow me on Patreon for real, raw, uncut, unfiltered content. And please, if you can, hit the like button. And as always, watch this world, watch the weather. Smell your water, boil and purify your water before you use it. And as always, keep surviving. And once again, if you're looking for land in Buckeye areas, I have some for sale and lease. You can go to prepperzan.com and also send us your email address to get the free newsletters. And keep surviving, prepperzan.com.